use of collection or collection framework classes. Okay, framework nothing but it is a ready-made architecture, that's all. Okay, collections. What is collection? Collection nothing but a group, right? A group of something, right? Is called collection. Now, what is the use of collection classes or collection framework classes? Today class we discuss. For example, I want to declare one variable, we can declare like this. If I declare 3 variables, we can declare a comma b comma c. If I want to declare 10 variables, yes, we can declare a comma b comma or a1 b1 b2, right? Like that, we can create 10 variables. I want 100. That is difficulty, right? That's why if I declare 100, what will happen? A1, A2, A3, A4, A5, right? That is remembering is difficulty. Which value is storing, which variable is storing, which value, that is remembering is difficult. That's why how to declare if you want 100 variables, then simply we write 100 variables, we represent with one single, that is called arrays. Readability of programming we can improve using this arrays. Okay, int a of 100. Okay, what will happen in arrays? Okay, in arrays we have some disadvantages, right? What is the disadvantage of arrays? Okay, we know what are the disadvantages of arrays. For example, disadvantages, right? What are the disadvantages? Fixed in size. Fixed in size, you know, right? What is fixed in size? At runtime, it cannot be modified the size, right? We cannot modify. For example, if I declare int a of 5, okay, in Java we declare arrays like this. Okay, only we can store 5 variables. For example, we can't store more than 5 variables. For example, I want to store 6. Is it possible now? We cannot increase size. That is the first disadvantage. Second one is array disadvantage is what? Homogeneous. Okay, it's a homogeneous, same kind of similar data type elements. It's a homogeneous mixture of elements, right? That is second. And also there is no any data structure. See, there is no any predefined functions in arrays. Okay, we can't implement those functions, right? We cannot implement any functions using in arrays. They are the disadvantages. Fixed in size, homogeneous. Okay, that's why we need objects, or we need some classes to store a collection of objects, to store collection of objects. For example, say now if we take arrays, for example, now I want to store students object. How to store students object? 10. We can store only 10 objects. We can't store more than 10, right? That is difficulty, right? Only we can store student kind of objects. We cannot store any other kind of, that is a homogeneous. Clear? That's why I need one class. It has to accept all kind of objects. They are collection objects. Okay. So what is student object here? Student array object. What is array object store? Only student objects only. Student array object stores student objects only. I need one object. What is that object? Collection object. Collection class object. Right? Collection class object stores any kind of object. That is use of collections. And also it is a growable. This is fixed in size. Collections are growable. Growable means there it's not fixed. It's not fixed, right? If you want to increase, we can increase, or if we can decrease also. That is a growable arrays, right? Growable arrays are called collection objects or collection classes. And also it accepts all kind of objects. It accepts all kind of objects. That is the use of collections. Main advantage is what? Using object manipulation is also possible using collection object. Clear? Yeah. How many objects are there? How many collection classes are there? Mainly collection classes are classified into 3 types. One is the list classes. Second one is set classes. Third one is map classes. Okay, in this collection class, we discuss these three kinds of classes: list and set and map classes. Okay, what is the use of list classes? What are the uses of set classes? What are the uses of map classes? We discuss those classes. Okay, list, set, map classes. Okay, I will show you the diagram of collection. Okay, what is a collection class, right? See, I will show you the this is collection hierarchy diagram. These all are util package class. See guys, here list classes. What are the list classes are there? Collection, they are interfaces. List interface, set interface, and queue interface. See this. Okay, set classes, list classes, and map classes also is there. We have map classes also. See these map classes, we can see here map classes like this. Okay, what is the main use of set classes or list classes? What is the main difference? Okay, set classes, list classes, map classes. We discuss the difference of list classes and map classes, right? See, mainly, what is the use of these classes? Set classes. It represents a group of elements or object. Set interface classes are these are hash set, tree set, and linked hash set. We have many, right? Hash set, tree set, linked hash set. These are the three classes: set, hash set, linked hash set. Okay, and also, what is the use of list classes? It is also same as set, but it represents group of objects or elements in the stored like array. What are the main classes? Stack class, queue, linked list, array list, and vector. These are the main linked list classes. Okay, map. What are the map classes? It represents data in the form of key value pairs. Key value pairs. They are hash map, hash table, hash map, hash set, right? We have some classes: hash map and hash table classes. See this: hash table, hash map, linked hash map, tree map. These are the classes. These are the interfaces, guys. Okay, we discuss about these. All the classes is nothing but a collection framework. What is a collection framework? It's nothing but a collection of interfaces and classes. Collection of interfaces and classes. We are going to discuss about those classes. Okay. Okay, these are the main classes, right? What are the list classes? Now we'll discuss the list classes: stack, linked list, array list, and vector. Predefined methods will be there. We discuss those predefined methods: stack, linked list, array list, vector. We have predefined classes, and we discuss what are the differences also between the classes. Now we discuss the list classes. What are the list classes, right? It accepts duplicates. See, sets will not accept duplicate value. Duplicate value. Maps will not accept duplicate values. Okay, these are the main differences. Set class won't accept duplicate. List classes accept duplicate. Maps won't accept a duplicate value because they store in a one separate manner, right? That's why they won't accept duplicate values here. It accepts duplicate values, right? How to work with this list